Hello everyone, I'm Rob Smith, the Smith of the Black Channel here at Ticker Talker, and we've got a mixed bag again here as we go to the SPY. Remember, ending off the month here, just drifting into the highs. You can see, look at this range on the daily. It's horrible. It's just horrible, and it should be like that because we got some going up, some going down, and so then you just get this 60 that goes here, gaps up, slight up here, and then down in here. So just doing nothing SPY. But if you go to the Q's a little bit of a different story. You can see those Q's just still grinding higher up into here, taking out the highs, and once again going near the highs of the month. So exhaustion risk there. And then you're going to see disconnect here, Dow Jones diamonds. And the diamonds stuck on the week here, right? And we know we're still red on the month. And then you get the inside 60 right here. It was your 2 up, 1, 2 down reversal, right? And so that was, tweeted it out. It's pretty simple. You just get that inside bar, reverses back down, and you can see the difference between the strength and the weakness of that stuff. So if we go to the XLK, you can see the XLK driving higher. And so we can expect that because we know Mr. Softy, Microsoft, still doing its job inside month to the upside, still going into the highs. And the other component of that, Apple. And as Apple re-breaks that inside month to the upside, that gives that XLK a boost, right? Because if we look at the SMH, and SMH does go up into the highs, you got a little bit of help, but you're going to see disconnect there too because you've got, like NVIDIA, not joining the party inside day. You got MU, negative, right? But so when you go shooting around there, it makes it a little easier to see who's doing what. And you've got Qualcomm here taking that month to the upside, 2 down, 2 up. SWKS and SWKS in the 2 down, 2 up month and having a nice day here. You can see the difference, right? And that's a good thing. Usually we like to have the simultaneous break where they're all going, but it's also good when you can see exactly where they're going. Looks like KLAC just hit another high for the day. There you go. And coming up on that month, 2 down, 2 up, just running out a month. If we go to Corvo, and Corvo, you can see having a nice day here too. Once again, on the month, 2 up by taking out the highs, 2 down, and then boom, 2 over 190.62. Boom, nice move there, Corvo. If we go to VMW, and VMW, inside week to the upside, right? And that's good. And you're following through yesterday's move. That's good. That's what you want. And you're coming back to a previous range. Now, I'm going to see if that sets up the RevStrat month. Inside month pokes down because we saw so many RevStrats work on the monthly basis this month. So VMW potentially setting that up. If we go to QDEL, and there's an outside month, right? So you can see starting off a nice week, coming back to the previous range, right? Anybody short can be short against any of these pivots. Boom, off she goes, and you're going to see this inside 60 to the upside. Corvo, Qdil starting off with a nice week here. Follow through on the Tuesday is always what we want to see. If we go to MRIN and the gappers, MRIN stalls out a little bit. You can see it's a nice month though here, huh? And remember, it hit the gap list here. So this is why some people, and here, stay on this. And if you go to a 15-minute from this morning, you'll see this, the measured move. First of all, you got this, the 2 down, 2 up, reversal back. These became an outside bar of that. Then the follow through, measured move. 2 up, inside, boom, nice percentage gains there. We'll see if that sets up again. What's that 60 looking like? See, maybe you get an inside 60. Right now we got a new 60. We're always paying attention to that, right? What does this SPY want to do here on the new 60? You see that? Now starting to sell off a little bit. QQQ, new 60. It's all right, just slightly red, but now those Dow Jones diamonds here, and still weak. If we go to AMD too, here, if I didn't get to AMD now going inside 60 to the upside with the hammer counter shooter month still in there. And you can always watch that with Xilinx. Here, also having a nice day with the hammer counter shooter month. These 2 months can be an outside month of this. So far, so good. If we go to Moderna, And Moderna just came blasting out in the opening. All right, so here's just what you see here on the daily. You can see yesterday was a 2 down, but came back up, and then these two, when it takes this out, become an outside bar of that. And because you've got full time frame continuity to the upside, good things tend to happen. Now it just kind of stalls out. We'll see if we get anything there. QTL goes to the highs, so does Qualcomm as I speak. NVAX. And NVAX also just slightly 2 down and back up. Not really ripping, but you can see this weekly. We can keep an eye on that here above 202.38, just kind of hovering around there. And the good thing is if that works, it's going to set up this inside month being closer to taking out the upside for the next month. Now you can see this 60 here inside, double insider, and taking that to the upside right here over 201.60 to re-trigger this thing, hopefully. If we go to home builders, came out firing. We'll see what they're doing now. They back off on the 60, so they had a nice little morning. But because we're trying to see if there's any like simultaneous break where one industry's all going the same way, we're not really seeing that. We're seeing a lot of stall out and things not doing much. If you go to Coinbase, and Coinbase once again on the 2 up, 2 down, and 2 up week, takes out all these pivots in one shot. Going to be trying to close closer to an inside to the upside month. That we're going to keep an eye on how these months are all shaping up here. Coinbase. If we go to the Gapper CERE, little stall out on the 60, so now potential 212 back down. Or if you can take this high out in the next hour over 24.43, then we'd be back off to the races upside. If we go to CPNG, and now coming back in, had a nice morning here. You can see that just ripping now 2 up, 2 down on the 60. So we want to see if we can retake this 42.60 in the next hour once that closes out. I'm seeing here eBay going to the highs as I speak, and eBay still inside month to the upside right there. It keeps that on your radar all month. Just running out of month. What's Tiger doing here? See Tiger going to the highs here, inside day to the upside. Once again, you see this outside week, slight poke down, boom. Now we're looking to take this out, 29.93. Got a little bit more on that potentially. If we go to TSP, TSP on the 60 triangles them out. These guys stop them out. Now if we can go take this out, because look at this inside month, real nice, and then on the weekly, inside week to the upside, reconfirming that yesterday's inside day, and then follow through. So we'll see if we can get what that 30 looks like. All right, you can see this slight higher high over that, slight lower low. So here in the next half an hour, looking over 72 if we can get there. Market backing off on the flip, as we know Dow Jones Diamonds having some issues. You got going towards the lows. You got Boeing here trying to take out yesterday's lows. That'd be a problem. Disney here, and we'll get to those in a second, but you can see the relative weakness of the Dow Jones comparatively. If we go to ZNTL, and SWKS going to the highs as I speak, doesn't care about the rest of the market apparently, and that's nice for them. ZNTL, so here you can see the inside week, and now it's an outside week, right? That's what we call that a 1-bar rev strat. It reversed this sell-off into here, and what that does is it sets up the potential inside month, then poke down rev strat month, and we've seen so many of these work this month, so we can keep this on the radar for next month. If we go to BDX, not totally ripping here, but inside week to the upside, right? You see that, and then you're going to see the follow-through. Monday, Tuesday. That means whoever came in buying yesterday, they came back today. That's something I'd want to know about, because if you're going to be up, you got to be up 2 days in a row before you're going to be up 5 days in a row, right? Market's still starting to come in here, though. If we go to space, and space, you can see this here, slightly took out the highs yesterday, but backed off, right? That's something I want to know about, because it's closer to a 2-2 reversal downside, which it did. That's 2 up, that's 2 down below this. Here, 52.48. So you got a nice move down off of that. We had a nice 15er in there this morning. Start the day inside 15 and down right there, right? So we'll see if that continues to hold. I want to see if we can get these to take that out, or maybe even come down and fill the gap. Right now it's starting to recover a bit. If we go to Palantir, and Palantir, one of the things you would also want to look for is like we do have the RevStrat month, or just run out a month here, the inside bar, the poke down, the boom. But then you start off a new week and you go into the highs, right, the recent highs. But on a Tuesday when you have a 2-2 reversal, that's going to change the color of the week to red when it breaks the opening of the week here. So you got a reversal and a change. Like, that's something I'd want to know about. Right now Palantir firming up just a little bit. SWKS, don't care. Still going here. And there you go, your inside 15 minute right off that new 60. The buyers came right back, rushing right back in there. That's why you want to watch that bottom of the hour. If we go to LMT, just an inside day to the downside right here on a Tuesday. So on a Monday, indecision. Tuesday, the decision has been made. Sell, and takes it out to the lows. We'll see now it's starting to recover just a bit. We'll see how that sets up. Once again, that's taking out last month's lows. You're just running out a month. If we go to KRTX, and KRTX is kind of sitting down here, but you can see it holds a gap lower, and RevStrat weaker, inside weak, pokes up, and then boom, coming back through here. I want to see if we can wipe out a little bit more of this, which also sets up the monthly shooter if we want to keep an eye on that for next month. If we go to DMTK, and DMTK, RevStrat day on a Tuesday. So you're going to see this here, the inside day from last Friday, then poked up yesterday, but couldn't hold it. And then boom, there's your reversal. Changes the week. Right now it's back red and down through here. We'll see if anything more comes of that. Firming up just a tad. So if we go back to the broader averages real quick, AMD going to the highs still. All right, you just want to see where these buyers keep coming back in. Every hour, reconfirm or negate, correct? Yes. So, once again, SPY, trying to drift a little lower off an inside 30 here. All right, if they want to keep bringing this thing in, basically in the daily, not much of a range though. And so it's been your diamonds, like I said. There you go. You just wait for those inside 60s to guide you, and then continue to watch each new 60. All right, that's going to do it for today. I'm Rob Smith, the Smith and Black channel here at Ticker Tackle Strat Time Report.